Much like Willy Wonka in his old age, ready to hand over the chocolate factory, I've been thinking in my late 20s about things that I'm thankful for that I want to talk about with you. I've been doing some reflecting. I thought I would share it with you today because it is Thanksgiving, and I know there's a lot of baggage around this holiday, historical and otherwise, that I don't really care to get into here. But for me, the whole point of this holiday is just kind of a day to remind me in the year to be thankful and happy for the things that I have and how I could have it a lot worse. Now, I know that that's a bit of forced positivity, but sometimes you need a little forced positivity when everything around you is so negative. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe because I appreciate you. We've been having a bit of a harder time growing and, getting views lately. Just it's that time of year. And, we're at the lull. So I appreciate you very much. And if you're one of the many people who watches this channel regularly and is not subscribed, I know it's something you have to go out of your way to do, but it does help me out a lot. And turning on the channel notifications with the bell by hitting the bell and choosing all notifications actually makes it so you might have a chance to see when I upload, which is sadly something that's not common on this platform anymore. The first thing I wanted to talk about that I'm thankful for is actually all of you. I thought I would start with this one because, as we get into the video, people drop off, they have to go do things, carve their Thanksgiving turkey, and I wanted you to know before you go, no matter what, that I am thankful for you, the viewer of this video and of this channel, the loyal subscriber base that is here, that are willing to keep checking back and watching the videos. You guys are leaving comments, you guys are leaving likes, even dislikes. Believe it or not, those do help videos. I think a lot of people think they hurt them. They don't. They drive engagement and actually get people to see it. Just all that stuff that you guys are doing, I appreciate it very, very much. And the civility in the comments section. I genuinely think, and now part of it is that we get rid of the absolute lunatics, but I genuinely think that our comments and our community are some of the nicest on YouTube. We get a lot of very good, cool people who want to talk about video games. They want to join things like our Discord, which is in the link down below, which is a fun community to talk about fiction, video games, movies, books, comics, all kinds of stuff. They want to be part of a community, and also they want to talk and have a fun time here on YouTube and engage in things like our secondary channel, Degenerate Plays, where we play through games and do stuff like that. I have had so much fun because of you, because of the audience of this channel. And yes, things have been hard lately. It's been really frustrating at times where YouTube revenue has really fallen. Views are hard to come by at times. And frankly, it's not the audience's fault. It's that YouTube just doesn't show you when people upload that you're subscribed to. But, you who are watching this video, this audience means the world to me, and I'm incredibly thankful and happy to have you in my life. I've met a lot of really cool people. I've made a lot of great friends, both in my personal life and online through this channel. And it does mean the world to me that I've gotten the opportunity to do what I've done so far. Now, I probably sound like I'm quitting. I'm not. I'm just saying that I'm very thankful for the people who have stuck it out by me through thick and thin. There's a lot of different stuff that we're kind of trying to get into and do going forward to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Some of the recurring channel topics are still going to be the WB, DC Comics type stuff, Marvel, of course. I'd like to bring back certain collectible reviews. I would like to do some stuff with 007, James Bond. I'd like to do some more video game reviews, and I'd really like to go back to top fives, while also continuing to produce stuff on Silent Hill and Fallout. And I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, oopsie poopsie, because there's a lot of stuff we talk about on this channel. The second thing I wanted to get into that I'm very thankful for is my family and the people who have stuck by me in my own personal life. I would not be able to do what I do without my mom, for example, who really helps me out because my income is so unsteady and all over the place, and believes in my channels and what I do and believes that they will grow over time. I know a lot of people would be very much pushed into doing even more than I do. I work 65 hours plus a week right now, and I don't think I could handle doing much more than that along with everything I do at home. So I really, really appreciate the support of my family like that. And of course, my wife. I met my beautiful wife, Jillian, through this channel, and, that changed my life forever, and I'm thankful for her every day. And she makes my life happier and puts a smile on my face every single day that I never expected to have. So things like that, to me, really mean a lot. And while I have a lot of health problems, I'm also extremely happy and thankful for the health that I do have. I have really bad allergies. I have a chronic pain illness. It's like a blood disorder that is kind of like fibromyalgia. And I have some other stuff I don't even want to get into, along with the whole cancer scare. But you know what? It could be a lot worse. And it's something I've been thinking about lately, that as frustrated as I get with my health, I'm extremely thankful to have the body that I do have, because for the most part, I am able-bodied, if that's the correct term anymore. I don't know. But at a high percentage of functioning body and mind. And I have gotten a lot more time than a lot of people ever do, even just at 27 years old, to enjoy my life and pursue things that mean something to me, and to, in even small ways, improve the lives of others or make their day happier. Those things mean a lot to me, and they're things I've been thinking about recently that I'm very, very thankful for, that mean a lot. Another thing that I want to say I'm thankful for is actually my beliefs, and I want to say this without taking any kind of moral high ground or trying to say any kind of superiority beliefs or ideals or anything like that, but I was, once upon a time, an extremely, extremely angry and hopeless person who had a lot of problems. And as I got older, those problems didn't go away, but I think that the right people were in my life that were able to help me become a happier person, more fulfilled and more thankful, and open to being thankful and open to seeing the positive side of a lot of situations. And I didn't have that in the past. My belief in things like God, my belief in things like my friends, those have actually really carried me through a lot of hard times and helped me through things that I didn't think that I would be able to make it through. And I'm sure that you at home have your own beliefs, whatever they may be, religious or non-religious or idealistic or moral, whatever they are, that really help you and remind you to be a better person and remind you to try and have a positive impact on the world. Those things mean a lot to me because a lot of people don't have them. A lot of people don't have belief in much of anything, not themselves, not the people around them, not their family, not their future, not any bigger picture or anything above or below them, nothing at all. And it's something that I'm incredibly thankful for, that I do have sort of that cornerstone of belief and faith in different things, people, and ideas that helps carry me through my day and make me, at the very least, feel more important than I am in a very, very large world and universe that is sometimes very unforgiving. It means a lot to me to be able to feel like I'm a part of that and have something to contribute, because I think people struggle, including me, but people struggle every day with feelings of powerlessness and hopelessness and the feeling like they don't belong or like they don't have an impact on the world. It's extremely important to me that I feel like I can, and that I have a place in, the story of humanity, or whatever you want to call it, if even a footnote, that through what we've done here, there will be some memory that I was here and that I talked to people and did things. I think that's really, really cool and interesting. I'm also extremely thankful for our new cats, Cosmo and Luna. I'm going to have a video coming up soon talking about them, kind of introducing you to them a little bit more. I haven't gotten to it yet, but they are getting a little older now. We got them at 7 weeks, and they're growing up, and they are just some of the best friends I could have ever asked for. And speaking of friends like Nate and T, they are just so great. Friends like my friend Will, my friend Seth I talk to, Liz, Ellie, Allie, Maname, all my social media friends, too, which, not throwing you guys under the bus, it's just there's a lot. A lot of screen names, a lot of real names, stuff like that. Friends like you help me out a lot, and I'm thankful for my channel moderators and my Discord moderators, that they are willing to keep doing this stuff, even though they don't sometimes hear from me for weeks at a time, because I'm such a recluse, a Ben Kenobi of the world when it comes to talking to people. I'm thankful for that as well, and I'm thankful for really everything that I've been given that could have easily gone to someone else. I know a lot of people aren't lucky enough to have a home. I know a lot of people aren't lucky enough to not have to worry about where their next meal will come from. I'm large enough that I worry more about what it will taste like. And I think that that's very much a luxury in the world today, whether people know it or not, to not have to sit and worry about where I'm going to find scraps or where I'm going to actually be able to sleep tonight. Those things are so easy to forget, but they matter a lot, because I think a lot of us just take them for granted and think they're a given, but they really aren't. They're very hard for a lot of people to come by. I'm also incredibly thankful for things in my life that make me happy. You know, all the things that I talk about on this channel, the games that I play on Degenerate Plays, my wife's current career choices. She actually recently got a job at a place working with animals that I think is going to be very good for her, and it's going to help us out a lot with money because YouTube is just so unstable. I'm thankful. I just cracked my ankles. So in case you think I had a massive fart, I'll let you know if I do, but that one was my ankle. I'm thankful for people like my patrons and my channel members over on Degenerate Plays who are willing to contribute financially to the channels as well and help us out, because, you know, the ecosystem's just so weird and hard to succeed in. So I'm incredibly thankful for that as well. And I'm thankful for the people along the way who affected my life who aren't here anymore. People like my grandfather, my father, my cat. You know, there's been a lot of people over the course of my life. My one uncle, you know, that they affected my life very positively and in a lot of good ways that I sometimes forget to think about because they've passed, you know, and I'm incredibly thankful for the people who came before, who made things so that I can exist and try and make things better today. There's a lot of things that I'm thankful for, and I'm sure I missed some of them. I could certainly get into generics, like I'm thankful for video games, and I'm thankful for my carpet. But at the end of the day, you know, I have a lot of things to be thankful for, and I think I often take them for granted and neglect them because I'm just so stressed out and so buried in my work and buried in trying to be successful and get further in life that I don't stop to think about the things that really do make life worth living. So I thought it was, you know, worth me, at the very least from my own therapeutic sense of self, to talk about this. I hope maybe I brought something up that was interesting to you, that maybe you didn't know you were thankful for, that maybe affected you. You know, no matter what you think about today, no matter what you think about any holiday, no matter what your belief system is, any of that stuff, I really do think that, Thanksgiving aside, it's important sometimes to just stop and think about the things that help you get through the day and that matter to you and give you a sense of purpose and a sense of self and make you feel like you're part of something outside of just you, because life is really, really lonely if all you have is you and nobody and nothing else. And, you know, I've been there. I've felt that way in the past, especially. And I'm also very thankful that I've grown as a person, because I think I used to be very much just kind of a jackass, a very angry, up my own ass, you know, think I know everything person. And I think as I've gotten older, one of the biggest revelations to me is how little I know and how much wisdom and knowledge and emotional growth and mental growth I can gain from the people around me that I meet in my life. You know, life doesn't have to be a solo experience. I genuinely think it's like a co-op game, you know? You can solo Elden Ring all on your own, and that's all well and good, but I genuinely think there's a lot of times where it's even more fun and more fulfilling to have someone alongside you there, helping you out, working with you as a team, getting where you want to go and helping them get where they want to go. And that's something that I never really understood growing up. I thought that was a weakness. I thought that that was something that only people needed who couldn't do it themselves. And I think that instead I've kind of learned that it's a weakness to think you have to do everything by yourself. So I'm thankful that my mind and my person has been changed to the extent that I'm open to new ideas, new people, and being thankful. I don't think I was in the past. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I appreciate you all very, very much. Please, if you enjoyed this video at all, leave a like. It actually helps us out a lot. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You know, turn on that notification bell. I never mention it because I think there was an era of YouTube where people would not shut up about it. But that bell by the subscribe button, you can click it and you can click to show all notifications. Now, while it's not perfect, it's much more likely to notify you that I upload on this channel than it is if you just subscribe or if you're not subscribed at all. Turning on all those notifications is helpful. And I will tell you, I'm not one of the people who spams uploads all the time, so I'm not going to absolutely obliterate your phone. in terms of that. So, hey, if you're willing to, that helps us out a lot. And thank you very much, because I want to end with saying I am very thankful for you. Have a fantastic day. I hope there's things you're thankful for in your own life, and that this maybe made you a little happier today. Today is a hard day for a lot of families and a lot of people. And I think that this time of year can be very hard for people too. It's supposed to be happy, but it's even harder in a time of year that's supposed to be happy when you feel sad. As always, everyone, stay shui.